Only me.
Yeah.
Well, at least when people met you and they said, "Nice to meet you,"
We're just getting started.
No, here's the thing. We have an actual funny guy on the channel now. You need to stop.
Yeah, I feel like he could be a problem.
You get us!
I'm the comic relief, man.
Yeah, but I'm not the relief on the show. Relief is something that has to happen while other things are transpiring.
Well, dude, thanks for hanging out with us. This is cool.
Yeah.
We've never had a real life comedian on the show before.
Really?
Yeah, we've had animated versions.
Okay.
But no real life ones.
How does that?
Is cool. I don't know.
You
It's just a weird way of putting it, I guess. How has this experience been being in Australia while Knotfest is on? This is like the ultimate time to be a metal comedian.
Yeah, it's been surreal. To be honest, man, like this is a culmination of a lot of just me putting stuff on the internet, and then actually people see it and go, "Oh, that's worthwhile," and then eventually it leads to this. Like this is, I don't know. It's wild the fact that this is my third Knotfest I get to see, and I was like, I'm out here and like they take care of me. I'm in the hotels. I don't have to worry about. I'm literally just I'm an artist.
Yeah. Hey, we're artists too.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it feels fancy, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
I feel I have absolute imposter syndrome. I don't know if you get that at all, but we've talked about it before because we've been doing it for a couple of years, and I guess we're similar to you. You have an actual thing that you do in real life, people come and watch, but the internet has allowed us to do a thing that just didn't exist previously. So
it takes skill to do what you do. You have to actually think of things and write things and come up with
things. He's never once thought while we're doing this. I refuse to.
And it shows.
See, he is funny. Damn it.
Yeah.
But when we get to the end, we kind of like stand side of stage with the artists and hang out. There's so many times we've been like, oh, we don't belong here.
Yeah.
Why are we here?
Yeah.
Do you get that?
A bit, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because I'm dead inside to an extent, but it's just kind of like I don't have the like imposter syndrome necessarily when it comes to that. I just go, I'm just here.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure if there's other things, like, if I'm hanging out, it hasn't really happened yet, but if I'm like in a group with a bunch of band people and stuff like that, might feel weird where I'm the odd man out.
Sure.
And maybe like the ego bucks up where I have to be like, I'm funny, so you guys need to come to my show for me to feel like I deserve to be here.
Justified.
But I definitely have waves of imposter syndrome, but like this whole thing is like really putting the boot on the neck of imposter syndrome, because it's like I would not be here if I wasn't someone worthy of being here.
That's a good way of thinking about it.
Yeah, I think that's something that we often struggle to come to terms with, is you get invited into a space like
there?
Yeah.
We've
exactly.
said that to ourselves.
You guys
so many
invited
times.
me here.
Yeah.
I know.
Do we have
I'm here
to?
because you requested me to be here.
We're just trying to figure it. So
Me too. This is weird.
we're all like in this together.
I walked in and went, "Why am I here?"
Hey, what's been a highlight for you being part of this? Like for you as a metal fan, what's been a moment for you look back being like, that's fucking sick. I got to experience that and watch that and be part of that.
Like with the Knotfest?
Yeah.
Honestly, like being side stage was just really, really fun.
Cool.
Like the audio is not, it doesn't sound nearly as good, but it was really cool that first show in Melbourne, I was, in the crowd, and then in Brisbane, I was just watching side stage for a bunch of it, and it was just really fun to see that.
Yeah.
And this isn't like probably as exciting of an answer as someone might want, but it was just really cool to also be able to see the crew just like navigate, and it really kind of clicked in my head. I was like, oh, like I do white collar work, and so do the bands now, and the blue collar workers are everyone else.
Yeah, it's an eye-opening experience when you do get. It's like everyone thinks like one of the things that, oh, what's it like being backstage? It's not a fucking party. It's not what you think. I think it's more glamorized than people think. But it's also cool, like you said, being side stage and seeing the actual work. And they don't fucking stop.
No.
The crew don't stop. The caterers don't stop. Like, the security don't stop. It's work here. It's work back
To a
here.
soundtrack of non-stop ringing.
Yeah, totally. Well, yeah, and honestly, I think that was just like I don't know if coolest is the right word, but the newest piece of information for an assessment of all this. And also because so much of my jokes are about this, I was just like, all right, maybe I'll have something to say later about that.
How's that going?
Saying things later?
Yeah, have you like writing things down in your head, or do you like make notes after being like, and this was a funny thing that I saw, or is it just like, on the spot, got the joke, think about that later on?
Depends. I mean, it's all it shows up when it shows up, but it's like I've kind of been just trying to be as much in the moment as possible and just jot down notes and then let the next bit of chaos show up instead of like hyper fixating and then like yeah. So like honestly, I'm gonna I have a 500-hour flight back home, so I'll be going through all my notes, and I also I use the notepad and then I use the Google Word doc, and I have my own like notebook. It's all every which way like a maniac.
Chaos,
so,
I like that.
Yeah, I do ADHD all day, baby. So yeah, but I'm sure there will be things, and I had some sort of Australian-y jokes that I was like messing with on there, but I only had 3 shows, and they were great, but it's just like that's not enough to like really fully flesh things out.
Yeah.
When, obviously, like one of the big taglines for you is heavy metal comedian. Do you ever feel pressured to
add on to that is like because you might be a fucking idiot when you do it.
Yeah.
And I caught myself geeking a little bit where it's like, and then